We were heading down that gravel road, sunset in the mirror, hearts wide open and bold. You said love was like a journey we take slow, but sometimes we drive too fast to know. Then we hit that one-lane bridge, no shoulder wide enough for both to give. Had to choose, go first or step aside. It ain't always easy to let love ride. It's a one-lane bridge and love's that way. You wait your turn or drive away. Sometimes you meet right in the middle. Sometimes it breaks, sometimes it bends a little. You hope they'll stop, but they may not. It's a one-lane bridge, and one wrong move means a lot. Tried to time, I tried to be fair, but hearts don't always meet halfway out there. You blink, you stall, or push too hard, and you end up driving off in the dark. I sat there long, my hands on the wheel, wishing you knew just how I feel. But the road behind won't change a thing, and you were gone before the spring. It's a one-lane bridge and love's that way. Wait your turn or drive away. Sometimes you meet right in the middle. Sometimes it breaks, sometimes it bends a little. You hope they'll stop, but they may not. It's a one-lane bridge, and one wrong move means a lot. I've learned that love takes time don't always move at the same pace. It's a one-lane bridge, and now I know. Sometimes you stay, sometimes you let go. If we ever find that road again, maybe we'll both know where to begin. But if we don't, I'll still have this, a lesson learned at the one-lane bridge. I had a map drawn in my mind, with stars to guide and hills to climb. I left that small town in a beat-up Ford, chasing something I couldn't afford. Found a few highs, took a few falls, heard no answers when I gave it my all. Letters home I never sent, nights alone with rent half spent. There's dust on my dreams, but they're still mine. Worn and weathered, but they still shine. Like old boots left by the back door light, scuffed by hope and the edge of night. They may be quiet, but they still sing. There's just a little dust on my dreams. You said come home when you're tired, son, but I kept running from what I'd become. Now I'm back here with empty hands, but a heart that finally understands. Dreams don't break, they just bend with time, waiting like thunder for the right line. And maybe tomorrow they'll rise again on the wings of a soft southern wind. There's dust on my dreams, but they ain't gone. They've been out there trying to carry like a porch light in a heavy rain, flickering faith through the hurt and strain. They're beat up truths, but they still mean everything, even with dust on my dreams. I've driven down some broken roads, left a trail of lies and heavy loads, took turns I wish I never made, burned some bridges that won't be saved. Whiskey nights and motel sins, a Bible in the drawer I never let in, but I kept a photo in my coat of Mama's porch and a promise note. Now I'm following a roadmap to redemption. With every mile I feel the tension. The rear view's full of all my pain, but there's sunlight breaking through the rain. I'm not there yet, but I believe that grace is somewhere up ahead of me. Stopped by church just past the state line. The preacher said, son, you're right on time. Dropped to my knees in that old pine pew, told the Lord I don't know what to do, but He don't need me perfect, just true, with a heart that's finally breaking through. So I turned the key and hit the road, heading back to the place I know. Still following this roadmap to redemption, marked by tears and good intentions. The past is heavy, but I won't let go of the second chance I've come to know. There's love waiting down that old dirt street, where mercy and memory meet. And I'll keep driving till I see the light on that front porch, swinging the pale moonlight. Yeah, I'm coming home to where we stood there, quiet in the pouring rain, your hand in mine, both feeling the strain. I used to run with no plan in sight, chasing freedom through the fading light. Never thought much past today, till your smile made me wanna stay. Now I'm folding baby clothes at night, making peace with wrong and right, trading wild for something deep, for love, for home, dreams I keep. I'm not there yet, but I'm trying each day to be the man who won't walk away. You saw the good in a heart so free, and love the man I'm learning to be. Through your faith and your gentle eyes, I found the strength to rise. One step, one prayer on bended knee, I'm becoming the man I'm learning to be. Sometimes I still hear echoes call of a younger me who feared it all, but now I've got a hand to hold and a little voice who calls me home. That I won't always get it right, but I'll hold on through every fight. This path ain't easy, but it's real, and love's the fire I always feel. I'm not there yet, but I'm trying each day to be the man who won't walk away. You saw the good in a heart so free, and love the man I'm learning to be. quit, 'cause love like ours was heaven sent. You gave your trust and believed in me, and shaped the man I'm learning to be. I'll give you all that's left in me, the man I'm still learning to be. Used to roll my eyes when he'd preach about working hard and living within reach. I wanted fast cars, big town lights. He just smiled, said that's alright. I took my shot, made some wrong turns, lost some friends and lessons learned. Years went by like gravel dust, till I came back home to earn back trust. Now I know why he walked so slow, why he'd fix what broke and let anger go, why he sat on the porch at the end of the day, just watching the sunset slip away. Life's not loud, it's in the quiet things. A calloused hand, a wedding ring. I didn't get it then, but now I know. We split some wood, shared a beer. No long speech, but his meaning's clear. He said, son, you had to see it through. The only way out is walking through. Now I know why he worked till dark, why he built love like a strong oak bark, why he cried when Grandpa passed and held Mom's hand like it was glass. Time reveals what pride won't show. He gave me roots and now they grow. I didn't see it then, but now I know. I see his heart in every word I say, and I thank the Lord he stayed that way. Now I know what it means to be a man, to show up steady, do what you can, to speak through silence, hold through pain, to dance in the sun and walk through rain. It's not about the shine, it's how you glow, and who you are when no one knows. He lived it right. And now I know.
She don't need no garden gate, no fancy place or perfect fate. She grows where the dry winds howl, in rocky soil and weather foul. With the sun too hot and the rain too late, she still stands tall in a desert state. And folks pass by but don't assume that she's the kind who'll quietly bloom. She's a wildflower bloom in a world that moves too fast too soon, rooted deep in untamed ground, grace and grit without a sound. You can't pick her, can't tie her down. She'll rise again each time she's found, through storm and sun, through loss and ruin. She's life itself, a wildflower bloom. She's got dirt beneath her nails, a heart that writes her own tall tales. No need for mirrors or painted lips, just wind and will and fingertips. She dances with the breeze at night, sleeps under stars, holds her tight. But in the morning, clear and true, she shines in colors you never knew. She's a wildflower bloom in a world that rushes, calls her too soon. She bends but never breaks apart, carries fire in her softest part. No map can trace the path she takes, but every mile she somehow makes, through drought or flood, through shade and plume, she stands her ground. A wildflower bloom. So here's to the ones the world forgets, who grow in places the sun barely sets. Their beauty's not loud, but it runs deep. They're the dreams this earth will always keep. She's a wildflower bloom, not made for pots or quiet rooms. She belongs to fields and skies, to whispered winds and long goodbyes. So let her be and let her roam. She'll always find her way back home, through joy or ache, through root and bloom. She's strength and bloom, a wildflower bloom.
Dust kicks up behind my old pickup as the sun dips low and the sky lights up. Colors bleed like a watercolor dream, chasing the fading light down a winding stream. The radio hums a song I used to know, about lost love and places we used to go. But tonight I'm riding with no looking back, just me and the sunset and a fading track. Riding on sunset, free and wide, with the wind in my hair and the world outside. Every mile's a story, every turn a chance to find a new tomorrow in the last light's dance. Fields roll by in soft golden haze, memories flicker like old film plays. That girl I loved, the dreams we spun, they ride beside me in a setting sun. Riding on sunset, free and wide, with the wind in my hair and the world outside. Every mile's a story, every turn a chance to find a new tomorrow in the last light's dance. And when the night falls, I'll keep this ride, holding the warmth of the sun inside. Riding on sunset, free and wide, with the wind in my hair and the world outside. Every mile's a story, every turn a chance to find a new tomorrow in the last light's dance.
Walked barefoot through the wildflower lane, hair in the wind like a sweet summer rain. Sunlight danced wherever she'd go, every heart in town beat just a little slow. Old men smiled from the corner store, kids ran faster when she passed their door. Mamas would whisper, she's pure and true, that's just the girl the village knew. She was the song in the chapel choir, the spark that lit the harvest fire, with eyes that held the morning dew, and a heart so big it carried you. No crown of gold, no silver shoes, she was just the girl the village knew. Warm bread to the farmer's gate, dance alone at the town fair late. Even strangers would stop and say, there's something about her that lights the day. But she never knew she was the muse of every boy and every tune. She just smiled and carried on like a summer wind that don't stay long. She was the song in the chapel choir, the spark that lit the harvest fire, with eyes that held the morning dew, and a heart so big it carried you. No crown of gold, no silver shoes, she was just the girl the village knew. She's gone, but her story stays, and in every field and every face, we still talk like she's just passed through, that beautiful girl the village knew. That beautiful girl the village knew.
You're just a boy with fire in your soul, thinking you're ready to take control. You roll your eyes when I give advice, saying, yeah, Dad, just to be polite. But I've walked roads where dreams go blind, loved and lost and paid in time. The lessons I've learned, they came real slow. And son, someday you will know. Someday you'll know why I stayed so late, why I worked hard, why I carried weight, why I held back tears behind the door, so you'd feel safe and I'd give you more. Why I said no when you wanted yes, and why love don't always look like rest. The world will test how far you'll go, and son, someday you will know. You'll fall in love, and it might break. You'll feel like there's too much on your plate, and one day you'll hold a child in your arms and pray to God to keep them from harm. Someday you'll know why I worried so, why I watched in silence and let you grow, why I let you fall when I could have called, so you'd find out what strength is and what it's not. You'll understand when the years unfold, and son, someday you will know. I don't need thanks, I don't need praise, just want you strong when life misbehaves. Someday you'll walk where I once stood, trying to raise a boy the best you could. You'll hear your voice, but it'll sound like mine, telling him, son, take your time. And you'll smile through tears when he lets go, and say, son, someday you will know. We built a bridge from dreams and trust, through storms and winds, through dust and rust. But sometimes bridges start to bend, cracks appear where love should mend. The road was rough, the nights were long, we faced the shadows, heard the wrong. Yet through the doubt and all the pain, our hearts refused to break in vain. Love is stronger than the bridge, stronger than the cracks and rifts. No river wide, no canyon deep can hold the promises we keep. The walls may rise and fall apart, you're the forever in my heart. We fought the silence, crossed the fire, held on to hope, climbed higher and higher. And when the world tried to divide, we found a way to stand side by side. Bridges break, but love remains. Through every loss, through every gain, it's not the steel or stone we build, but the strength of hearts that won't be still. Our love is stronger than the bridge, stronger than the cracks and rifts. No river wide, no canyon deep can hold the promises we keep. The walls may rise and fall apart,
cracks and rifts. No river wide, no canyon deep can hold the promises we keep. The walls may rise and fall apart, you're the forever in my heart.
The mornings come with a frosted breath, boot prints and dew, quiet as death. Leaves turn gold on the cottonwood trees, and the horses steam in the cooling breeze. The fields lie calm, the summer's done, but there's still work from sun to sun. The sky burns orange as the daylight fades, and gratitude grows in the life we've made. It's autumn on the ranch where the silence sings of worn-out saddles and grateful things. Crisp air fills these calloused hands as we mend and ride across this land. There's peace in the work, pride in each chance. That's autumn, autumn on the ranch. Cattle move slow through rust-colored light, and supper waits by the fire each night. We don't need much, just family and grace, and the strength to meet the changing pace. Chores don't stop just 'cause the wind turns cold, but there's a warmth in this life we hold. The pastures sleep beneath the fading sun, and we thank the Lord when the day is done. It's autumn on the ranch where the silence sings of worn-out saddles and grateful things. Crisp air fills these calloused hands as we mend and ride across this land. There's peace in the work, pride in each chance. That's autumn, autumn on the ranch. Pumpkins on the porch, smoke in the sky. Stories round the fire as the night drifts by. It's autumn on the ranch where the silence sings of long day labors and all that it brings. We hold tight to what's built and planned as the leaves fall soft on this hallowed land. There's love in the soil and faith in the stands. That's autumn, autumn on the ranch. The train was leaving at break of day. You held my hand begging me to stay, but I kissed your tears and held on tight and said, wait for me, we'll be alright. I've got dreams stitched in this worn out bag, and your picture folded in a tattered flag. Working hard in a far off land, but every nail I drive, I see your hand. I promise I will back and build our palace brick by brick with love, not malice, on the hill where your roses grow. We'll plant forever, let the soft wind blow. It won't be gold, but it will be ours, with candlelight and falling stars. So don't you cry, don't lose your grace, I'm coming home.
our place. Letters fly like doves through time. Your words remind me why I climb every mile. Every lonely night leads me closer to making it right. I promise I will back and build our palace, stone by stone, through storms and ballast, with your name carved on the front gate wood, where loved ones waiting always stood. It won't be grand, but it will be strong, with room for dreams we chased so long. So hold my vow and keep the faith. I'm coming home to build our place. Says I won't make it through, I hear your voice, and I know I do. I promise I will back and build our palace, not just a house but a love that's endless, where every room echoes your name, and time can't ever steal our flame. It won't be gold, but it will be true, and every stone will sing of you. So wait for me, I found my grace. I'm coming home to build our place.
We thrown our words like stones in fire, burned the bridge of our desire. Walls came crashing, silence grew, and all that's left is me and you. But underneath the ash and pain, there's still a spark that can remain. If we laid down pride's heavy crown, we might just turn this whole thing round. Let's put down the walls we built so high, sweep the rubble, clear the sky. Though our castle's torn and torn apart, there's still a chance to heal this heart. If we can learn to let go of blame, we'll rebuild our castle piece by piece again. Silence speaks the things we hide, but love is stronger than our pride. With open hands and open hearts, we'll find the place where healing starts. No more battles, no more war, just two souls yearning for something more. And through the cracks the light will shine, if you'll hold on and I'll hold on this time. Let's so high, sweep the rubble, clear the sky. Though our castle's torn and torn apart, there's still a chance to heal this heart. If we can learn to let go of blame, we'll rebuild our castle piece by piece again. From all we've been through, if we choose love, if we choose truth, no fortress stands without a fight. But we can make this wrong feel right. So let's put down the walls we built so high, sweep the rubble, clear the sky. Though our castle's torn and torn apart, there's still a chance to heal this heart. Piece
Dirt on my knees and no fear of pain. Mama would call me when the sky turned red. Now I'm packing bags instead. Daddy's boots by the back door still. He said the world won't wait, son, chase it with will. I tied my dreams in this old backpack and promised I ain't looking back. I'm ready to stand, ready to try, with fire in my chest and stars in my eyes. The road is long, the nights get cold, but there's story in every mile I hold. I'm leaving this town with calloused hands, still my heart beats strong from where I began. I'm not a boy now, I'm ready to stand. I'll make mistakes and I'll learn to fall, but I'll rise again, I'll give it my all. Every bruise will write my name on the pages of a man unchained. And when the wind howls and the nights feel long, I'll hear home whispering like a song, that porch light glowing in my mind, saying you've grown up just fine. I'm ready to stand, ready to try, with fire in my chest and stars in my eyes. The road is long, the climb is steep, but I've got roots that run so deep. So here I go with open hands, not just a dreamer, I'm a man. I'm not a boy, I'm ready to stand. Yeah, I'm not a boy, I'm ready to stand. You're like Tennessee in the morning light, warm and golden, calm and right. Every time I leave I miss your grace, like a back road I can't replace. You're like Tennessee calling me home, where the heart runs free and I'm not alone. With every mile I drift away, I find my soul begging to stay. You're my sweet southern breeze, yeah, baby, you're like Tennessee. You've got a voice like a fiddle's cry, soft and steady, makes me high, like a porch swing on a summer night. You hold me close, you hold me right. Mountains and rivers can't compare to the peace I feel when you're right there. And just like home, you're part of me in every note and melody. You're like Tennessee, where I belong, where the skies are wide and the love is strong. Even when the world pulls me away, I'll find my road back every day. You're my heart's geography, yeah, darling, you're like Tennessee.
my sweet southern breeze. Yeah, baby, you're like Tennessee. You're my heart's geography. Yeah, darling, you're like Tennessee.
Headlights cut the velvet dark. The crickets sing as the night ignites a spark. The dust kicks up on this gravel trail, a whisper of wind, a midnight tale. The moon's a silver guide above, casting shadows where I drove. Midnight on the country road, where the secrets and the memories go. Quiet stars and an open sky. I drive alone, but you're nearby. Every mile, every bend I know. Midnight on the country road. Radio hums a soft old tune. I'm chasing echoes of summer moon. Every turn brings a face to mind, a love that's lost but still feels kind. No city lights, no crowded street, just heartbeats and the rhythm of my feet. Midnight on the country road, where the secrets and the memories go. Quiet stars and an open sky. I drive alone, but you're nearby. Every mile, every bend I know. Midnight on the country road. Maybe someday I'll find my way back to you at the break of day. But till then, this lonesome song plays on and on. Midnight on the country road, where the secrets and the memories go. Quiet stars and an open sky. I drive alone, but you're nearby. Every mile, every bend I know. Midnight on the country road. Midnight on the country road. Dusty wheels on a gravel lane, sun setting low, it calls my name. Every mile takes me back again to that old country road where it all began. The smell of pine and fresh cut hay, kids playing where we used to stay. Laughter floats on the evening breeze down that country road beneath the trees. Country road, take me home to the place where my heart belongs, where the fields roll on and the nights are slow. There's peace in the dust of that country road. Mama's porch light shining bright, guiding me through the darkest night. No matter where this road may wind, that country road's always on my mind. dust of that country road. Sometimes the city's cold and loud, but I'm still a country boy somehow. And when the weight of the world gets low, I close my eyes and I'm back on that road. Country road, take me home to the place where my heart belongs, where the fields roll on and the nights are slow. There's peace in the dust of that country road. September we met, leaves were falling slow. You smiled at me, and time lost its hold. Just a glance, a quiet spark, lit a fire deep in my heart. We talked till the moon lit up the sky, walked that gravel road. You held my hand so tight. I never knew love could feel this real, but with you it's all I feel. From that September until now, we've weathered storms, made it somehow. Through winter's chill and summer's flame, you're still the one I whisper's name. Seasons change, but look at us now, still in love, just like that vow. You kept my letters, I kept your smile. We built a life in country miles. There's still a spark when you walk in, I'd fall for you all over again. We've had our fights, we've had our tears, but love like ours don't disappear. It's written in the stars above and carved in every kind of love. Since that September we've grown strong, through every right and every wrong. You're my first thought every day, the reason I still choose to stay. From that old porch swing to wedding vows, I loved you then, and I love you now. Since that September we've grown strong, through every right and every wrong. You're my first thought every day, the reason I still choose